Welcome back to Two Divas, One Rant. Today we're talking about garbage. Literally.
But not in a negative way. We're talking about stepping up, cleaning up, and taking pride in where we live.
The County of St. Paul is once again calling on fundraising groups to take part in the annual highway cleanup.
And that's got us thinking, what does community pride actually look like in 2026? This is Two Divas, One Rant.
So, this is our podcast, Two Divas, One Rant, where local news meets local attitude.
Oh, yeah, I got attitude.
Hi, I'm Doris, and I am a longtime El Point person, actually born here, but wasn't raised here. I was raised south of the river.
South.
But
Go south.
Spent a lot of time in the El Point area. Met a man, fell in love. Oh, here I am.
Mic drop. I'm Terry. I've been here for 12 years. Dun, dun, dun. And yeah, came from the big city. Now live in this small town, and I love it. Never been on a snowmobile until I got here.
Shut up.
Right? Yeah, no word of a lie. I have done so many new things here in the 12 years I've lived here.
That's why you got to live in a small community.
You can't call them ski-doos.
No, that's a brand.
Snowmobiles.
But we all, because that was the first one. I mean, we had a skidoo, and that was skidooing.
I got a Yamaha. Yeah, that's what I got.
You actually
I call her Gladys. Yeah, we have putt-putt. That's like the old, I say to Dan, it's the old person. Like, it is a nice, smooth ride. Putt-putt. It goes smooth and slow. And then I got Buck and Gladys because you got to hold on tight because, yeah, you'll be in the ditch.
Oh.
Anyway, I don't even know how we got off on this tangent. Sorry.
No,
My
that's
bad.
Okay.
I'm Terry. Yep, I'm glad to be here.
Well, this episode is about rolling up our sleeves and showing up for our communities and why something as simple as picking up roadside trash actually matters more than people think.
Picking it up. Okay, so the County of St. Paul is currently inviting fundraiser groups to apply to the 2026 annual provincial highway cleanup program. That cutoff is April 6th. So if you want to get your group in there, this is a pretty easy way to make some cold hard cash for your organization. County of St. Paul is easy to work with. There are different routes, and different routes pay different monies. So check it out on their website and contact Betty if you got a group or if you want to do it and make some cash. Yeah.
This initiative has been running regionally for years and gives local clubs and organizations a chance to raise funds while helping make the area look cleaner and more welcoming. And I'm telling you, I think every group or organization should be doing it. My kids did it years ago when they were fundraising for school trip. We went to France in 2015. Yeah, 2015 we went to France, and so they were fundraising and they picked garbage. My kids were literally crying because they were like, I don't want to pick up another dirty diaper. It's so terrible. And I was like, yeah, so don't throw your garbage out the window.
Yeah, right? It makes them a little bit more grateful. Like, don't do that.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just because you can doesn't mean you should. And we did that too. The first year we had the youth program running here. We did the highway cleanup, and we had a hot dog roast out there halfway through because we did the long stretch on by Ross Lake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then we had a contest. Like the craziest thing you found, the smallest thing, the weirdest thing. Like it
is amazing.
A little sketchy.
Some of the stuff you find out there,
but some of it's pretty funny too. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it when you find the cash.
Oh, you found cash? Wow. Like more than coins? Or just coins?
No, well, some coins. I want to say there was a bill involved.
Wow.
But
yeah, that's a lucky one.
So
there you go.
Yeah. So groups can apply for assigned road sections, and council allocates them based on interest and participation.
But now we're back to that word again. Participation. Voluntoldism. Just go out and do it. Do it. Because it looks great after, too.
Absolutely.
And I know that the town of Elk Point has a cleanup day too within the town. And I know that the school is big on that. Co-op usually shows up with a big, 4-H usually shows up with a big contingent. And they just go up and down every block and pick it up. It's
Right?
great.
It
Yeah.
does. It makes our community look so good. Yeah. It's simple. It really it's not a hard thing to do,
No, exactly.
right?
Stop being lazy. Go out and do it. And, it just makes our town look so much nicer. Like first impressions, we all know there's that, small little eyesore driving into town. So at least if we didn't have crap on our sidewalks on top of that eyesore, then maybe, ooh, I can say that now. I'm so excited.
Right?
No holds barred for me.
But
That
it's
might be my rant later on.
but it's true. First impressions matter. So that community pride, it does matter.
It does. And it's not just about, does our town look good? It affects tourism, it affects economic development, it affects even where people decide that they want to settle down, right?
Right? I mean, if you want to take your kids out to the little park to, play on the swings or whatever, have a little picnic with your family. Are you going to go if that park is full of garbage? Maybe needles,
Yeah.
maybe other drug paraphernalia or
Animal fecal stuff.
are you blaming the cats?
Oh, listen, okay. I think it's really actually quite interesting that we have a cat person and a dog person at the table because this is going to be the agree to disagree that we're going to come on, but that we're going to show people that we can still be friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I did have a cat once. His name was Timmy. Long story.
Oh my
Another
God.
time.
Okay.
But yeah.
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 So,
Okay, carry on.
okay. I'm
Back to community pride. I
Thank you.
derailed us. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you for helping me out. I can get lost. Yeah, so people show up, pick
Yeah.
some garbage. And you get some money for it if you're a group or organizations and you're looking for those funds.
You don't get money from the town, but you get a
No.
barbecue.
You do.
You get a free meal.
Yes.
So go pick up your bag of garbage and get a burger.
Oh,
And the buns are always from Golden Loaf.
oh my God.
This is not a sponsor, by the way. But if you do want to sponsor us, tell me, give me a shout. But anyways, Golden Loaf, I don't care, hands down. If you are in the town of Elk Point and you are not using Golden Loaf buns
What's wrong
or
with
bread, what's wrong with you?
you? That is the best little bakery.
I tell you, that is another rant. We don't use what we have at our disposal right here in town.
Oh, my mouth is watering just thinking
I
of the
know,
apple
right?
fritters.
In Jane's Kitchen, I just ordered from Jane's Kitchen today. I saw it on Facebook. I'm like, hey, this is new. She has soft pretzels, normal pretzels, and everything pretzels. And she also has muffins. I had carrot cake muffins with cream cheese in the middle. Oof, they were delicious. Anyway, sorry, my bad. Community pride, not food, Terry.
You can tell what's motivating us right now.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, that community pride, picking up the garbage, it shows that we care. Right?
Mhm.
This place cares. A place where residents are invested in their future.
And, it's just also something powerful about the shared effort, right? Like when service clubs and sports teams or youth groups come and they work side by side, or even adults. Adults we miss this sometimes too. But why isn't our wine club going and doing it? Maybe we should. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Why not?
There'd be that open liquor thing that we'd probably have to work around, but
no. How about we put it this way? Can't have a drink until you go pick up some garbage.
yeah, you bring back your bag of garbage and we'll reward you with a glass of
I don't want their
winery.
garbage, but maybe we get a token
Well, no, you
system.
leave it. Token system. Yeah, and if you bring 2 bags, you get a red and a white. We'll keep working on it.
Okay.
But you know what I mean, right? There's something powerful in that shared effort, and again, it looks great. So
absolutely. Across Alberta, many communities are trying to bring that local engagement back because it's a missing piece.
Yep.
We're too self-absorbed. I don't know. We're too busy doom scrolling.
Yeah. Keyboard warriors, hello.
Are they warriors? Our good
Mm.
friends,
Mm,
Ben Poulin and Trent Rowley,
yes.
would say they are not keyboard warriors. Trolls. Keyboard trolls.
Trolls. Agree. Yeah. Warriors are for like people who actually stood up for our freedoms, not people who actually like tear them down behind the keyboard and, try and,
That's
save
right.
face.
If you can't put your name to it to say I disagree with something.
Yeah. Oh, I
Uh,
hate those anonymous posts.
yeah, I don't want to hear from you.
If you don't got the balls, then don't do it. Anyways.
Exactly.
Or the boobs, whichever. Doesn't matter. It takes both. Sorry. Yeah, I said we're going to get crazier as the episodes continue on. We're on number 2. So what do you think it's going to be at number 10? Just keep joining us for the journey, people. Keep journeying.
That's right. Maybe if we stay a bit under the radar, the CR, what is it? The
CRTC?
Yeah. Well,
They're going to be worried about us. 2 divas, 1 rant. Ooh, we got to go after them. But back to that also, a lot of communities in Alberta, they're doing it on Earth Day as well. Like they're kind of tying it all in, right?
Well,
I don't want to go down that road, but
yeah.
Yeah.
It works for me. Why not?
Yeah.
So
we can all do a little bit better, turning off lights and such.
absolutely. I think starting by just picking up the garbage. Hey, even if you don't want to join the town pickup, clean up your damn yard. And I mean, just walk. Some of you do, but yeah, walk along that fence line, pick up the garbage. Do they even have newspapers?
The wind blows, right? So you don't even just blame your neighbor. Just pick it up.
That's right.
If we all did our own little area, it would still look better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe force those that don't look after their area. And I don't mean like force, like go in there and pick up your garbage. But
I'd put a sign out there. Yeah.
But I mean, if they see everybody else is doing it, it might inspire them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Inspiring is better than beating. Well,
Right.
not always, but yeah.
Well, some people need a good beating every now and then.
Yeah. I got a stick. I keep saying.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I don't know what I was going to say. It was on. Yep. Gone. Carry on. Zing!
Okay. So, this, the bigger perspective, right, is that populations are shifting, changing lifestyles. Volunteerism doesn't always look the same as it did 20 years ago. Did we not talk about that in our first one?
I think we did talk about that, but it doesn't mean we can't talk about it again. Get off the couch. Go do something. A bingo. Like even I had some mobility issues, but I still did bingos. I just had to sit. I had to say like, hey, I'll work it if I can sit and do that part, right? I can't be walking around, but So there is always something for someone if you look hard enough.
Right? I mean, if you don't know where to go to sign up for volunteerism, or you say, hey, I want to, contact us. We'll put you in touch with people.
100%. 2divas1rant@gmail.com. Or if you're on the Book of the Face, aka Facebook, the Book of the Face for us old people. So somebody told me the other day that Facebook's is only for people who are like 50. And I'm like, damn straight it is. And then there's like Instagram for like the 20 to 30-year-olds. And then there's like the Snap for this and that. And it's like, oh my gosh. And then apparently there's Blue Sky. Like I don't even know about Blue Sky.
Well,
I can't even keep
I
up.
haven't even heard of Blue Sky. Yeah. But I know there's X or Twitter, but I can't even.
I can't even.
I can't.
Nope. Gronk is lose.
Right?
Loser.
But there's Threads.
Oh, yeah. Threads is on Instagram. Yeah. But if you can tie it all together, like so Facebook and Instagram and Threads, you just post once and it goes to all 3 of them.
There we go.
Dun. Yeah. Look at us old people go. We're hip.
We are.
Damn it.
Our 50s never looked so good.
Yeah. You want to be 50. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's...
We clean up well.
We do.
See how we segued into that? Segged off.
Okay. My rant this week is people that sometimes underestimate the value of small actions. Like picking up litter.
Right?
May not feel like changing the world, but absolutely changes how we feel about where we live.
That's a true story. And it's just something that's small and that anybody can do.
Absolutely.
And maybe it just starts by putting your garbage in a garbage receptacle. Like we have them on
Right?
at the end of not every block, but a lot of blocks. Or put it in your pocket till you get home and then put it through the laundry and then you go like, "Oh, yeah,
I hate when the Kleenex gets stuck in the laundry.
right." Yeah,
Oh.
that's a bad one for sure.
But it's true. I mean, if you're driving along, why are you throwing your cheesy wrapper out the window or your pop bottle?
Yeah. Like the birds are not going to eat the pop bottle.
No. I
No.
mean, if you don't have, I have a little garbage bin in my vehicle that I throw that in every time I fill up with gas.
You know what I started using? The bags I forget to take into the grocery store. So because I have a gazillion of them, I just use one of them as my garbage.
Excellent.
Duh.
Perfect.
Recycle, reuse. Like forget it. And yeah, anyways, yeah. Okay.
So absolutely. And it's not hard. Anybody can do it.
Yeah, there's no excuses. And then, if yeah, okay. My hot take is if we want thriving communities, we can't wait for someone else to fix things. Pride is built through participation.
That's right. And you can't say anything if you're not participating because I don't want to hear those trolls out there.
No.
Oh my God, why did they do it that way? Oh my God. Well, then get out there and help them.
Yeah. And like, what was it? Hal and Joanne. It's all about participation.
Hal and Joanne.
Remember them?
Oh my God.
I know. Leave it to me. I always bring something from the old, like, it was, yeah. Do you not remember them in their
I
little
do.
tracksuits?
Yeah, the shorty shorts.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah. That is hilarious. Yeah. And it's not somebody else's issue.
Or responsibility.
Or, yeah. But if we all just did small actions, we all just did our own little area, my goodness, how great would it be?
Right?
Yeah.
But, if you're like, hey, you're looking for something to do, this may be a great way to meet new people too. And
yeah.
you can build off those relationships. Yeah, maybe you're new to town, or maybe you're just, hey, I need to get out and get moving. As the winter's been long, people.
And if you're a youth and you have no money and you want to go on a date, this is a great date because you get a free barbecue at the end. You didn't even have to pay for it. Be like, yo, baby, let's go do some garbage and get a burger.
Old people or young people everywhere have just continued from our podcast.
Stick with me for more date ideas.
They don't go out till like 9, 10 o'clock.
I know, they don't even wake up till 11 anymore.
Oh, that's a whole different rant.
Yeah, that's true. That'll be for another episode. Keep your ideas coming here, folks, because that's what's coming up next. Diva's date tips. But like, if you start with the small things, then, people are going to be like, hey, look, that's kind of cleaned up, but, it could use a coat of paint. So maybe we could do some paint, and maybe somebody's got money for paint. But if they don't, Co-op's got a great program that they do once a year. That's a lot of paint for free. We can get paint, people. Yeah. So
stick with us.
Yeah.
We'll get you hooked up.
Tips and trips. Yep. We'll get you hooked up for sure. Okay. What else?
All right. Have we come to the segment of community events?
Events? Yeah. Sure.
Is that it?
We could do events.
We can. Okay.
We can do events.
You got your list?
Yeah, I got my list. I don't think it's changed much from last time because, well, maybe. Depends what date it is. We don't know what date it is. So, if we've missed it, sorry, but you should get your events into us. If we've said it and it's passed, well, that's probably because our editing ran long. But don't blame us. Don't send us a nasty text. Just send us your next event and we'll try our best. This is where we're supposed to do the disclaimer. Do we have to do the disclaimer every episode or just the first 5?
No, we really should always do a disclaimer. Do we want to do the disclaimer now?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that while we're thinking of it because, sometimes when we're, I don't want to say elderly. We're not elderly yet. We're on our way to elderly. But
we're in our prime.
We're in our prime. Yeah, sometimes when we're in our prime, we forget and then we go off on another tangent.
Squirrel.
Yeah. So let's do the disclaimer.
Okay.
And yeah. You wanna handle that one?
I got her.
You got it.
Everything we talk about reflects our own opinions, experiences, and interpretation of what's happening in our community and beyond. We're not claiming to have every detail or the full story. We're reacting to what we see, what we hear, and what affects our communities.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to spark discussion.
Spark. Light it on fire, baby.
Thank God it's still snowing.
Good thing we got a
Raining.
legal team behind us.
Not to present ourselves as experts.
Nope.
No.
I'm an expert of nothing.
Only in my own home. Queen.
Queen.
If we miss something, get something wrong, or there's more to the story, we genuinely welcome being corrected or educated. Community insight makes the conversation better, and we're always open to learning from the people who live it.
And knowledge is power. Right?
Amen, sister.
Dumb is just dumb. Like
Right?
if here comes the rant. People who are like, oh wait, maybe. I'm like, you don't know crud. See? I cannot I can do it and not swear. I tried. I had to really think about it though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, listen, this whole podcast is about that sparking those conversations. And like you said earlier, we may not agree, but we should be open to hearing somebody else's perspective.
Yeah, but you can't be dumb. Like when I say dumb, I mean that you think you know something, but it's not truth. And it's just like,
Well, come on, I read it on Facebook.
oh, well, then it's definitely true. Have you thought of the internet on the big world wide web?
That's right.
It
Oh,
never lies,
never.
especially with AI.
Oh,
Oh, did we open that door?
we did.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
That will.
That will be episodes, like many episodes in the future
That
about
definitely.
AI.
Yeah.
Good, bad, and ugly. Because it can be good. It can save you some time.
It can.
But if you don't proofread AI, then you're a twit. Like
You're back to the dumb people.
well, I didn't want to cast some people out, but I'm just saying, like you still have to proofread. AI will do most of the work for you, but not all the work.
People aren't listening they weren't listening to their teachers in school about, proofreading before.
Oh, yeah. Did we
Right?
take that in school?
Well, my teachers always told me, don't you proofread your stuff before you submit it?
I was do you get the gist of it? Because if you got the gist, then I don't need to have like good spelling. If you can figure out what the word probably was, then I don't know what your problem is. And this whole I before E, yeah.
Except after C and
It's a
except and
fallacy.
exceptions.
Yeah, like a lot of exceptions.
No, I can't.
English language is ridiculous.
Oh my God, I feel like there's many rants in this segment.
We're out of control.
We
today.
are. No wine was had during the taping of this episode.
We haven't had supper yet, but maybe that's part of it. But yeah, okay. So community pride. That's yep. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we read our disclaimer. Now,
the legal team is done. We're moving on to events.
We're moving on to events.
Okay. Well, again, I'm going to give couple of same shout outs to the free pancake breakfast and Easter egg hunt with the Elk Point Fire Department, because I don't know why, but the Elk Point Fire Department has like a small piece of my heart. Not that I've ever had to use them, thank goodness, knock on wood. But yeah, I hear their sirens, and okay, so there's something to know if you are not from here. The first time I heard the big, huge siren, I thought like planes were coming. Nobody that was not in the welcome package to say, hey, just so you know, when you hear this big siren, don't run for the hills. Like I was like panicked.
Hiding under the table?
Yeah. But did you just know that means nobody's answered the call? We need you to come, like stop your work, get in here, get in a truck. Gotta go. Yeah, that's what that means. So yeah, bombs are not coming. Although I was like,
Armageddon.
People should tell people these things. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so Elk Point Fire Department, free pancake breakfast at the ungodly hour of 8:30 to 11:30. Most of the youth will just be getting up, but they might find a golden egg at that point. I don't know. We'll see. Tuesday, April 7th, Green Shirt Day. Raise awareness for organ and tissue donation. That's near and dear to the Second Chance Trail Ride Society out of Lindbergh here that has started 15 years ago. Wow, I can't believe it. And here's a new one, May 2nd, 3rd, 9th, and 10th, the Elk Point Theater Project. This is the kids' theater, Willy Wonka Jr. Like, and you know what? Whether you like theater or not, these kids and adults put in a lot of time. And
Ye-
it's amazing.
It is. When I was at the school and I had this wonderful little volunteer group that I worked with of students,
Hmm.
we volunteered there. Oh my God. I
Hmm.
was always amazed at the performance, like it's the
A
quality.
talent.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And it's kids from not just Elk Point, but St. Paul and Bonnyville. Like there's
It's
eh,
growing.
yeah. And we have such an amazing facility here, the Allied Arts. If you've never been, like people think, oh, it's just a warehouse. It is. But then you walk in the door and you go, holy halibut, this is amazing. It's a
It
great facility.
it is.
We're very lucky.
Very fortunate.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I've got.
I only have one.
Are you going to say it in your voice?
In my voice?
In your voice?
My
Yeah, because I butchered pierogi last episode, so
pero here.
Yep. That's exactly how I said it.
So the St. Paul Desna Ukrainian Dance Club is celebrating their 50th anniversary on Saturday, April 18th.
Nice.
Dinner, show, and dance. Music provided by the band Millennia, which is amazing. If you haven't heard them, fantastic.
Are they on YouTube? Can I YouTube them?
Yes, you can.
Perfect.
They have early bird tickets, so you can get those by going online at the Desna Ukrainian Dance Club and order them through there if you're techie enough to do that. Order your tickets online.
Oh,
Or you can stop by at the St. Paul Chamber of Commerce or White Cloud Mechanical. So they have
White Cloud Mechanical.
Yes.
Shout out to them. I don't know them at all, but they helped my cousin out one time, and I had to drive and pick her up because they had her car. And yeah, amazing work.
They yeah. Jimmy and his team are fantastic out
Nice.
there. So yeah, so they have early bird tickets. So get them before they get sold out.
And this is back to kind of what we were talking about, community pride too, right? Like show up. If you can't go out and do things, you can buy tickets and show up, or buy tickets and donate them to somebody who's maybe not in the position to go, but would like to go.
Absolutely.
Right?
Support your local communities,
100%.
organizations by, exactly.
Well, and guess what else is happening in April?
Hey, what else?
Easter.
That's coming up.
Yeah. My go gadget Google Calendar. Google has paid me nothing to say that. Easter Sunday is the 5th. That means Easter Monday would be the 6th. Good Friday is the 3rd. Oh my gosh, like that's right away.
Will this episode air then?
Well, I guess we'll have to talk to the legal team and the editing department. We got a lot of teams we got to converse with.
Unless it's I don't know. Is Orthodox Easter the same time?
I don't know. That's not on my Google. I could Google it though.
Every once in a while they coincide together.
Easter Orthodoxy Sunday, April 12th. No, it would be the following week.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so the 6th, 8th, 9th, and then the 12th. No, I'm looking at the wrong month. The 3rd, 5th, 6th, and then the following week is the 12th. There you go, Orthodox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. 2 Easters.
You know what else happens in April? April 19th to 25th is Not Da. Do you want to know what Not Da is? National Organ and Tissue Donation Awareness Week.
Ooh.
So yeah. So you have your Green Shirt Day on the 7th, but then on the 19th to 25th is a whole week of festivities. Yeah.
I also think there is it National Volunteer Week also happens in April?
Does it?
Yes.
Are you Googling that
I
up?
am. Yes.
Oh,
National Volunteer Week is April 19th to the 25th.
oh, along with the National Organ and Tissue Donation Awareness Week.
So, still both great things, right? I mean, people,
Yeah. So
let your
that's
family
going to be a
know that
busy
you
week.
want to donate an organ or a tissue. Uh,
Here, I'd like to give you this tissue,
an
please.
organ or tissues.
Yeah. So yeah, you want a little green heart on your driver's license that shows. And
Absolutely.
have you seen those commercials lately? Like,
I,
I know hardly anybody sees commercials anymore, but if you are on Prime and you don't pay the extra money, there's commercials.
oh, yeah.
And there's this lady and she's doing charades with her family. And she's like, ah, ah. And I can't show it, obviously, because we're not on video. But if we were, I would be charading the hell out of it right now.
Her hands are actively moving.
Yeah, actively new. I'm sure you've heard the mic move. But, anyways, and the time's up and they like have no idea. And she's like, I'm a tissue organ and tissue donor. Anyways, it's not as great when you can't see it, but whatever. I'll try harder next time.
Yeah. So, and yeah.
Wow.
Thank a volunteer too for all their hard work, because a lot of organizations and clubs wouldn't happen without volunteers.
Yeah. It comes back to that community pride, right?
Absolutely.
And let's build people up, not tear them down. Yo, trolls.
That's right. Get off your couch and go pick up some garbage.
Oh, listen to you. Let me get my stick. Love it. Love it. Yeah, April's going to be a busy month.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited about April. I don't know why, but
I'm excited because the snow will be gone.
do you think it will? Ooh,
my lips to God's ears, it'll be gone.
The queen has spoken. The diva queen has spoken. So yeah, Bales on the River. The Elk Point Lions Club. They have Bales on the River, and that's usually the last, like now, you want to get your tickets and get what you think the bales are going to fall, the date and time.
So you might want to explain that a little bit more to some of our those who are like tuning in and maybe not
They have
local.
no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, Bales on the River.
Well, you got to come to Elk Point to experience it, because I've never, again, city girl coming to a small town, never had seen such a thing. Anyways, we got some bales on the river, and you can buy these tickets, and then you guess when the bales are going to drop.
So you pick a date.
You pick a date and time.
Right, morning or afternoon. You don't have to say at April 3rd.
Yeah. You just say April 3rd in the morning or afternoon or evening. I think morning, afternoon. Anyways,
don't pick April 3rd because we're almost there and there's still.
Yeah, we're getting snow for the next 2 days. Like, sign me up. Not. So anyways, yeah, you pick those, the ticket is kind of works like a 50-50. So if you your date and time is right, and maybe you and 10 other people's date and times were the same, you would split that pot money. So it's a great fundraiser for the Elk Point Lions Club, and they do a great job with that. And they give back to the community a lot. They got the trout pond here in town, which we can talk about more, in the summer. No, you can fish there now, though.
Can you?
Yeah, you can fish all year round at the trout pond here.
Oh, it's good. Cold trout is.
That was a visual. For those who can't see, that was amazing. Okay. So yeah, that's our calendar of events. I think we have taken April right into it.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to do our community call out. So here's our question for listeners. What does community pride mean to you?
Yeah, so we want to hear from you. Facebook, Instagram, 2divas1rant@gmail.com. Would you volunteer for something like the highway cleanup, or maybe something else? Or do you already? We want to hear from you. What do you volunteer for? That's what we want to hear from you.
Absolutely. Yeah. We need volunteers.
Because we also want to give a shout out to those organizations that might need more people.
Absolutely.
Because who doesn't need more people in this day and age?
Everybody needs more hands, light loads.
Yeah, because we got lots of lazy Lindas and Larrys sitting on the couch. Sorry, Larry and Linda. I don't know. I probably offended all of them, but yeah, don't be lazy.
We're going to hear from a Karen, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's my stick.
Okay. So that's our today's conversation.
Yeah, if you're part of a group looking to fundraise, maybe this is your sign to get involved.
This is
Two
Divas,
Divas,
One Rant, where local news meets local attitude.
See you next time.